Hello. We're finally doing booktube. Okay. Hi, I'm Veronica. If you have seen me on my book TikTok, on my book Instagram, this is me. If you're new here, I have book social media. Both of my Instagram and my TikTok are at Read with V with two A's in Read. Yeah, Read. Yeah. Yep. And today I'm going to be talking about, for my first video, my May and April wrap up. I didn't read a lot of books in April because in school I don't read as much as I do, in the summer or on breaks. So that's just kind of going to be what this is, just a wrap up of everything. I did do a TikTok and an Instagram reel of my May wrap up, but I didn't get into my April. So I'm going to be doing it all in one today. Here are the books. Thumbnail. Okay, so we're gonna start. I don't know why I organized them like this. Wait, because I'm gonna have to. I put the first ones I read at the bottom. I'm an idiot. Anyway, let's get into it. So, the first book I read in April was Addicted to You by Krista and Becca Ritchie. I really liked it. I know it's a whole series. I've yet to buy the second book in this series, but I will. I don't know. So my style of reading, if you don't know, is very much thriller, although I'm kind of getting into romance more. I mean, I'm into both, but like I would say, even though this collection doesn't really prove my point actually, but I think I do read more thrillers than anything. So, I don't know, like romance series, I don't really get into. The only one I read was The Summer I Turned Pretty, and that was like a year ago. But I am very interested in getting the second book in the series, and I also want to start the Twisted series. I know it's on Kindle Unlimited, but I want the physical book, like, because it's so pretty, and the covers on Kindle Unlimited. No. I did enjoy it, and I do kind of want to pick up the second one. I remember I really liked the sister relationship and how that kind of evolved from like the beginning of the book to the end. Alright, so the second book I read this all in one sitting. On Goodreads, I rated it 4 stars, but honestly, I'm gonna change it to 5. Like, it was a really good book. It was In My Dreams I Hold a Knife by Ashley Winstead. Winstead? I hope I'm saying that right, Ashley. And I really liked this book. I would really recommend this book if you are just getting into thrillers and like you want to kind of read and experiment more with them. Cause like I feel like there are some thrillers where it's like every single chapter, such as Alice Feeney. She does thrillers in a way where it's like every single chapter there's like something to like, I don't know, something that like gives you the creeps a little bit. But in this book, it was more chill. Like, I really loved it. I mean, no, I don't want to say it was chill, because it wasn't chill. Like, it wasn't chill, but it was just, it was a great, I would really recommend this to thriller lovers and to people wanting to get into reading them. The plot twist I remember was crazy. I remember, like, it was, in my eyes, it was like chill, like, like we're solving this mystery, figuring out who killed, what's her name? Figuring out who killed Heather, and then it's like 0 to 100 real quick. It was crazy. So the next book I read in April, I rated it 5 stars. I have a little bit of story with this one. My old roommate recommended this book to me, and I bought it like a year ago. I brought it with me to Vegas a year ago, but I didn't read it. And then I finally did. I finally did. I was looking at my shelf and I was like, I don't want to buy a book, but I want to read a thriller. What book do I read? The Woman in the Window. It was really good. I think I started it at like 11 and then I was so tired I had to stop, and then I immediately finished it right when I woke up. It's about this woman who everyone just kind of gaslights her into thinking that like she isn't seeing things, that she isn't like, I don't know. It was really interesting seeing how her mind works and seeing how she was kind of second guessing herself throughout the book about like things that have happened. And then like the plot twist on this one was absolutely crazy. I don't think I saw it coming from what I remember. I did read this like a month ago, but I don't think I saw it coming. I remember being very surprised at how it ended. And then moving on into May. So now we're in May. The first book I read in May was Dark Matter. I really liked this. I will say it did take me 2 weeks to finish, not because the book was bad, but because, so I did this thing during finals when I'm in school where like the last 2 weeks of school, I don't allow myself to read because like I'm the type of person where it's like I can't just read for 20 minutes and put the book down. Like I need to read for like 3 hours and I simply don't have the time. I'm an English major, I have a million papers to write like those last 2 weeks, like I'm okay. But I started this right before that period. Then I was like, shit, like I really don't want to just like stop in the middle. But I was like, you know what? That'll motivate me even more. And it honestly did. I got my work done like 2 days ahead of time so I could read this. And I really liked it. It was definitely, I think it was the first sci-fi book I ever read. It was a good take on like sci-fi thrillers. I really, really enjoyed it. Yeah, it was about basically a man who he lives this perfect life with his kids. He used to be a scientist, and he kind of gets sent back into this multiverse where he is that scientist, but he misses his wife and kids and he wants to go back to the life that he knew. And it was very interesting. It ended on a crazy note that, like, I don't know if it really sat well with me. I think that's why I rated it 4 stars. Um, I don't know. It was like a different ending. I was kind of hoping that like it would have been more simple. I'm not gonna lie, but I really did enjoy this book, and I want to shout out this author along with. I actually have her book right here because I was using it as a stand, but I also want to shout out Ali Hazelwood because her books too. I didn't read that. I read that a while ago, but I love in STEM novels where like I'm an English major, like I said. I don't know anything about STEM. I like when the author kind of takes their time to explain it, but isn't like, here's an explanation of this, this, this. Instead, it's like they incorporate it into the story, and that's how, like, they get their readers to understand. Like, I don't know. I like it when it kind of just, like, flows, and I think it really did flow great. So, this next book honestly might be one of my favorites of 2023 that I've read. I don't know about you guys, but I too had a big Hunger Games resurgence. It made me think of a whole video idea for this channel that I will be doing. I don't know when, but I'm going to do something soon. That's all I'm going to say. I had a whole Hunger Games resurgence, and then once the trailer for this movie dropped, I immediately ordered the book. I ordered it right when I saw the trailer because what? Like, what? What? I really liked it. I will say the first, it was an obvious 5-star if I didn't say that. It was an obvious 5-star. I mean, hello, it's Hunger Games. Like, I went so many Hunger Games books. I love Hunger Games. Next to Harry Potter, it is probably my favorite series of all time. And that's just that, and I will not be taking any arguments on that. I have a thing with villains. I really like villains in stories, and just hearing Snow's origin story, it just did something to my brain. I really liked it. I really liked Lucy. I cannot wait for this movie to come out. I am so excited. Yeah, that's all. But I would check it out before the movie comes out because I would say the books are like decently accurate to the movies, and like I know Suzanne is very hands-on with her movies, so I don't think it's gonna change a lot in the movie, but like I just cannot wait to see some of these things play out on screen. And like Tyrion Lannister from Game of Thrones is gonna be in the movie, like Jules from Euphoria. Like, are you kidding me? It's such a star-filled cast. Like, I cannot wait to watch the movie. The book, one of my favorites of 2023, it'll definitely be in my top 5. So, yeah. Right After Ballad, Every Summer After, I rated it 4 stars. I really liked it. I thought the ending was a little bit rushed. I read it for my book club. Shout out to my book club girlies. But yeah, I really liked it. I thought it was so cute. It was the perfect book to kick off summer, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So for our last physical book of May, I read The Other Woman. You guys, I loved I loved this book. It's in the thriller category and it definitely is a thriller. However, like it's not a typical thriller where it's like thriller action here and there or somebody like I just love this book simply for the drama. Like I don't even care if it didn't have like a thriller ending at this point. I was solely invested just for the drama. If you are a mama's boy hater, read this book, please. Like it was mommy drama, it was relationship drama, it was oh my god, it was crazy. I want so many more people need to read this book because I don't know what it did to me, but I loved it. 5 stars. Probably next to Hunger Games was my favorite book of the month. Wow, two of my favorite books of the year I read like in the same month. Kind of crazy, but I really did like it. It's just basically, if you didn't get the gist from my little spiel there, basically, boy meets girl, boy girl fall in love, boy's mama comes into the picture and gets clingy. My last book of May was I don't have it physically with me. I read it on like my Kindle app on my iPad, which I'm using to film. It was The Perfect Marriage. I rated it. Let me see. Let me look at my Goodreads. I rated it 5 stars. This book, I love relationship trouble tropes, like stuff like that. I just love that in thrillers. I think like relationship based thrillers, they're so fun. I feel like the stakes are so much higher because like you're actively in love and living with this person. And I also really like romance books, so maybe that kind of has something to do with it too. But I thought it was so good. I don't know, it was just perfect for me. All right. So those were the books that I read in the months of April and May. If you liked this video, please subscribe. I will leave my socials in the description. Happy reading! I cannot wait to show you guys my June reads. So yeah, bye!